Buckle up because we're going back to school, history class specifically. Remember the Kursk offensive in World War II, the biggest tank battle ever? Well, flash forward to now, and Ukraine is pulling off its own counter-offensive in the same area. Coincidence? Let's just say history rhymes, often with a deafening clang of exploding tanks. Ukraine's role? They're the underdog, David facing Goliath, but armed with grit and some serious Western hardware. They've been pushing back against Russia's invasion, and this counter-offensive in the Kursk region is a gutsy move with big implications. We're talking about reclaiming land, disrupting supply lines, and delivering a big old nope to Putin's ambitions. However, there's a weird vibe amidst this victory. The West, for all its support, seems hesitant to fully celebrate. Why the muted response? Well, that's what we're diving into. Ukraine's success in the Kursk region throws a wrench into the narrative Putin's been peddling. Remember, he sold this invasion to his people as a cakewalk, a swift reunification with their brethren. Instead, it's become a costly quagmire, with Ukrainian grandmas making Molotov cocktails in their kitchens. This counter-offensive further highlights Russia's struggles. It shows the world that Ukraine is not only capable of defending, but also of going on the offensive and winning. It challenges the idea of Russian military might, an image Putin has carefully cultivated. Think of it like this: if Putin's Russia is a shiny, expensive sports car, Ukraine just exposed the engine as a rusty old lawnmower. So why isn't the West shouting this victory from the rooftops? Why aren't we sending confetti cannons to Kyiv? Because, and this is key, international relations are more like a high-stakes poker game than a kindergarten sing-along. There are hidden cards, calculated bluffs, and nobody wants to prematurely declare a winner, especially when the other player has a nuclear arsenal. The West is walking a tightrope here. On one hand, they want to support Ukraine, a democratic nation fighting for its existence. On the other hand, they're terrified of provoking Russia, a country led by a dude who collects former spies like their Pokemon cards. There's this constant fear of escalation. One wrong move, one overly enthusiastic high five to Ukraine, and Putin might just lose his already tenuous grip on reality, and nobody wants to see what happens when a guy who already uses chemical weapons gets a case of the Mondays. So the West downplays Ukraine's success. They offer cautious praise, measured statements, all while quietly shipping more weapons and ammunition. It's a delicate dance, a balancing act that makes Cirque du Soleil look like amateur hour. But the stakes are incredibly high, and nobody wants to be the one who trips and sets off World War III. Section 4. Media's fog of war. The media's role here is crucial, but often lacks nuance. The 24/7 news cycle thrives on conflict and drama. It's more compelling to show ongoing struggle and potential peace talks. Plus, there's the fear of angering Russia. Some media hesitate to fully embrace Ukraine's victory to avoid seeming biased. It's like not calling a house fire bad to avoid offending the arsonist. This creates a fog of war in the public's mind. It muddies the waters, making truth hard to discern. When people are unsure, they're less likely to support decisive action. This hesitancy has real-world consequences. It allows doubt to fester, giving space for pro-Russia narratives. Section 5, recognizing Ukrainian resilience. Here's the thing, Ukraine's success in the Kursk region is a big deal. It's a testament to their resilience, their determination to defend their homeland. It's a slap in the face of tyranny and a beacon of hope for democracies around the world. Downplaying this victory does a disservice to the Ukrainian people who are fighting and dying for their freedom. It also sends a dangerous message to other autocrats watching from the sidelines, a message that aggression might be tolerated, that the world lacks the stomach to stand up for what's right. We need to recognize Ukraine's achievements, not just with muted praise, but with the full-throated support they deserve. This isn't about picking sides, it's about standing up for democracy, for sovereignty, for the right of a nation to determine its own destiny. Section 6, towards a new world order. The world is watching. How we respond to Ukraine's victory, how we choose to portray it, will have lasting consequences. It will shape the international order for years to come. Will we stand by and let autocrats rewrite the rules? Or will we support those fighting for a more just and equitable world? It's time to ditch the cautious whispers and amplify the truth. Ukraine is winning, and their victory is a victory for all of us who believe in a world where might doesn't make right. It's time to celebrate their courage, their tenacity, and their unwavering commitment to freedom. Because their fight is our fight, and their victory is a testament to the enduring power of hope in the face of overwhelming odds. So let's cut through the fog of war, the political maneuvering, and the media's obsession with conflict. Let's acknowledge Ukraine's success for what it is, a beacon of hope in a world that desperately needs it.